When Maharshi started, one of the great pioneers was Dr. Brihaspati Dev Trigun, who was traveling several times around the world, most of the time together with his son, Dr. Devendra Triguna, who has also now received Padmabhushan, the highest possible award in India. And we owe so much to your contribution, and we are very honored that you, as the president of the All India Ayurveda Congress, are here today with us. And I would like to ask you to present your speech.
Most respected Maharaja Adhiraj Dr. Tony Naderji, Prime Minister Shri of the World Government, Shri Bevan Morrisji, Dr. John Hagelin, Dr. Keith Wallace, and Dr. Walter, Dr. Reiner, Dr. Subhash Ranadeji, our Joint Secretary in the Ministry of Ayush, Shri Anurag Srivastavji, Dr. Manoj Nesriji, Dr. Lothar, Grishma Mayaji, Dr. Olivathar, Vedic Pandits, and all the Rajas of Maharaja. It's a great pleasure to be here in this conference. But first of all, I would like to remember Maharshi Ji and pay my homage to Pujya Shri Maharshi Ji, because this is the first conference after him that has been held in Holland. In a big way, people are coming from all over the world, from India along, lots of people have come. And also pay my homage to my revered, my father, Brihaspati Dev Triguna Ji, because all the conferences of Ayurveda, either in India or all over the world, with Maharshi's blessings, he was always there to give guidance to the Ayurveda all over the world. As you all are aware, that the Ayurvedic system of healthcare and medicine is one of the oldest systems in the world, which was developed about more than 3,000 years ago. Prior to that, references about Ayurveda and healthcare are also available in Rig Veda, Atharvaveda, which are known to be oldest classical and word created about 5,000 years ago. The famous Ayurvedic classical Charak Samhita and Sushruta Samhita were written during 8th century BC by learned scholars of Ayurveda. They were great teachers, physicians, and surgeons of their time. It is known that Maharshi Atre was head of the Ayurveda section of Takshila University, who taught Ayurveda to their Shishas, and Charak Samhita is the invention of that teaching. The Sushruta Samhita was written by Sushrut, a disciple of Kashiraj Devadas Dhanvantari, who was a great surgeon. The surgical methods and the instruments described by Sushruta are even now guidelines for the modern surgeons. The method of rhinoplasty described in the Sushruta Samhita is even now followed by modern surgeons of India and abroad. The Nalanda University was in existence till 20th century AD, and teaching of Ayurveda was one of the main subjects in this university. There was a hospital with facility of OPD and IPD at Nalanda, and Ayurvedic treatments were provided to poor patients. Students from entire Asia were coming to this university for study of various disciplines. A Chinese scholar who studied for many years in this university became teacher and head of all this university. Head also of this university. The Chinese travelers Fayang Isting Yang Chuan has given detailed description of working of this university on their traveler's account. The teaching and the practice of Ayurveda after 13th century was neglected for various reasons, and I need not to go in these details. It is also known that many scholars of Ayurveda were invited in Tibet, and Ayurvedic texts were translated in Tibetan language. Some of the great work of Ayurveda not available in India now, but their translated Tibetan version is available in Tibetan language, and some scholars are working on this subject. The revival of Ayurveda again started in India during 19th century with the independence movement of the country. Many Ayurvedic colleges were started in the various parts of the country, initially with efforts of All India Ayurveda Congress, and thereafter by the state governments and the central government. As in today, there are about 260 colleges of Ayurveda imparting graduate teaching, and more than 50 institutions are providing postgraduate teaching like MD Ayurveda, MS Ayurveda, and PhD Ayurveda. There are 4 Ayurvedic universities functioning in this country. Gujarat Ayurveda University, Jamnagar, as you know, is the first university. Rajasthan Ayurveda University in Jodhpur. Guru Ravidas Ayurveda University in Hoshiarpur, Punjab. Uttarakhand Ayurveda University in Dehradun. These are all government universities which have been established. And in addition to that, these Ayurvedic universities of all Ayurvedic college institutions are affiliated to the various recognized universities of India. We are also trying that more universities should be opened in Maharashtra, in Karnataka and other states, so that all other universities should have different universities of Ayurveda. There are seats reserved for foreign students also in the many Ayurvedic colleges as well known institutions. Many students from Mauritius, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Germany, Malaysia, Nepal, Japan are studying in the various Ayurvedic colleges in India. Ayurvedic system of medicine is also in existence in the Southeast Asian countries like Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Thailand. Mauritius, which is an African country with a large population of persons of Indian origin, recognized Ayurveda as a recognized system of medicine. South Africa is also encouraging Ayurveda, and many Ayurvedic dispensaries are already functioning in the various cities of South Africa. Many of you must be aware that Hungary, which is a European country, recognized Ayurveda as the official system of medicine, and many other countries are thinking on this line. Britain, France, Germany, Holland are also trying to do this. Though yet to be recognized Ayurveda as an official system, but hundreds of Ayurveda centers are functioning in these countries. The popularity of Ayurveda is spreading all over the world, and chair of Ayurveda has been established in many institutions like South Africa, Malaysia, Hungary, and Trinidad. We are also trying that especially in South America, in all these countries, especially in Brazil, Chile, and all these countries, they should be opened more and more chairs and more of Ayurveda universities. Short-term courses in Ayurveda are taught in US, Britain, France, Italy. The government of Italy proposes to establish a full-fledged Ayurvedic college, and the parliamentary delegation of Italy came to India for the purpose and seen working of many Ayurvedic institutions and pharmacies. There is a popular school of Ayurveda in California, state of US. Many Ayurvedic experts are working there. Hundreds of Ayurvedic healthcare and research centers are functioning in USA. A 16-member research team visited India a few years ago, and joint research studies with Central Council for Research in Ayurveda was planned properly. The Ayurvedic techniques of Panchkarma are becoming very popular in Moscow, and Russia government recognized Panchkarma as a therapy. Shar Sutra and many other Ayurvedic techniques are also being adopted worldwide. Large quantity of Ayurvedic drugs are exported all over the world, and demand is increasing day by day. We have to cope up with these demands. Training programs also needs to be further strengthened so that the knowledge Ayurvedic graduates and postgraduates are produced who can provide training of Ayurveda all over the world. There is need to increase the resources and strength of our training programs. The state and central government should give more funds and encouragement for rapid development of this system. Ayurvedic medicine should be genuine, efficacious, and prepared as per Shastras, and also to be the world standard. Efforts in directions have already been started. It is a great satisfaction that the World Health Organization has also recognized merit of Ayurveda for healthcare and cure of disease. The General Assembly of World Health Organization has made resolutions from time to time for the purpose. The regional units of World Health Organization are also doing great work in this regard, especially South Asia regional offices at New Delhi and other Asian regional offices functioning in Manila. It is necessary that the line of action for development as well as the utilization of Ayurveda should be made very simple and clear. There is a great merit in Ayurveda for healthcare, so not only Asian countries but also countries of the world should move further in this direction. The World Health Organization should provide proper guidelines for utilization of great merits of Ayurveda for preventive, promotive, and curative aspects of Ayurveda for benefit and mankind all over the world. Respected Maharshi Mahesh Yogi Ji was a great visionary and believer of ancient science of culture developed by rishis in India. Yoga and Ayurveda were his subjects of great interest. It is our duty to continue work on his mission continuously with his initial effects and also efforts made by so many peoples in India. Politically, our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, it has made possible on the 21st June as the World Yoga Day, which is approved by the 177 countries of the world. It is a matter of great satisfaction that his disciples and followers are continuing this teaching so that Ayurveda and yoga may be more useful for ailing humanity of the entire world. There is also a need for cooperation between physicians of Ayurveda and the modern medicine. Short-term courses on Ayurveda and yoga may be formed and popularized for physicians and modern medicine so that they will also be utilized healthcare described in Ayurveda. Lastly, I would like to mention that the successful celebration of the 58th plenary session of All India Ayurveda Congress at Chandigarh from 12th to 15th of March 2015, which was inaugurated by His Excellency the President of India, Shri Pranab Mukherjee, he said that Ayurveda should be regarded as merely Ayurveda should not be regarded as merely a system of healthcare. It is rather a set of disciplines that work together to create balance and harmony within us. It is based on the perception that life represents a relationship between that Atma or soul, Mana or mind, Indriya or senses, and Sar, body. It is the unique combination of science and philosophy for balancing the body's physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual components. Ayurvedic doctors believe that this equilibrium is necessary for good health. Creating such a balance helps to heal the sick, to maintain the health of those who were well, and to prevent disease and to promote quality of life. I will also, for 1 or 2 minutes, say, if I go in the background, if you have seen in the films with Maharshi, we have seen a very, very small glimpse of what Maharshi has said about Ayurveda. When we started Maharshi Ayurveda in 78, 79, when my father and myself and we went in Southern Enclave in India, in Delhi, Maharshi said that we want to promote Ayurveda all over the world. And then we started a journey with Maharshi ji, with his blessings, with my father. And in the starting, I think lots of people knows when we are going to go to America, in NIH, in Harvard, in Princeton, in Yale, or in Stanford University, people were not knowing about Ayurveda. They didn't even know what Ayurveda is. And this was how the journey was started. I can't name, but there are lots of people, either it's John Hagelin or Bevan Moniz or Neil Peterson and Keith Wallace and lots of doctors who has given all of his life. That's why this is now blooming. That's how the Ayurveda came all over the world in the West. And now thousands of people are practicing in America and Europe. But still, this is not recognized as a system of medicine. Still, it's going like a food supplements. We have difficulties in Europe and America. So through this conference, we would like that we should pass some resolutions that what are the difficulties in India to send all these systems to European countries, and what are the difficulties in Europe, America, or Canada, or in these countries, so that Ayurveda should be recognized as a system of medicines, not only the herbs or panchkarma or just the herbs. So this should be the main focus of this convention. And also, I will say that what Maharshi has done for promoting Ayurveda, Indian culture, yoga, TM, transcendental meditation, or Sthapatya Ved, Vastu, Gandharva Ved, I think name anything that it's a long list of what Maharshi has done to the world. And from this conference, this resolution, I move myself that Maharshi should be given the Bharat Ratna in India, which will be a small token contribution for him from the government of India. And we should recommend this to the Prime Minister of India. And I'm proud to say that our present Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, who has a lot of interest for yoga and Ayurveda, everybody knows. He was here in 91, and he stayed here a couple of days with Maharshi ji. And he knows about yoga, he knows about Maharshi ji, he knows about Ayurveda. We had done a big conference in Ahmedabad in February last year, where 10,000 Vaidyas were there, with Modi ji was there for 3 hours. Swami Ramdev ji was there. Then again in Delhi in the World Ayurveda Congress in November last year, our Prime Minister Modi ji was there. And that was the result that after that he made this our department of, Ministry of Ayush. So the Prime Minister and the Government of India And our minister, Shri Padnaik ji, is very much interested in Ayurveda, Yoga, and Indian system of medicine, Ayush. So this is a high time that we should all together, or from all over the world, as a Maharshi family, or from all the Ayurveda doctors, all our scientists, researchers, should get together and give this bloom, this fruit of health, in the leadership of now Tony Nederji, Maharaja Dhiraj, and we should get together and give it a good team of doctors, Ayurveda scholars, teachers, and scientists, so that we should have a disease-free society, not in India, which is cost-effective, which has a very good results, and we should get together. And it is the duty of Anand Srivastava ji that he should make a good bloom, like we were showing how Amrit Kalash was given to the world by Maharshi ji when Anand ji was there. I still remember when my father Triguna ji has brought this Amrit Kalash to the world, and it was given to the whole over the world. So now from the Maharshi Ayurveda, he should have a very good products, not for India, for all over the world. So people should get a good quality of herbs and medicine. Thank you. I once again thanks for the organizer, especially Girish Momaya ji, who has done a very great hard work to have this conference. And I request Dr. Tony Nederji that this kind of conference should be held every 2 years in other parts of the world. It can be in England, it can be in America, in India, wherever it is possible, and should have more and more better and better conferences. We should meet every 2 years, get all Ayurveda people, scholars and scientists, and spread all this message all over the world. Thank you. Jai Dhanvantari.
So we are happy to give the gift to Dr. Triguna ji. Dr. Triguna ji, we are so grateful, first of all, for giving us the overview about the global system of Ayurveda, how it is developing in all the different countries. But more, I would like to thank you for giving us the inspiration of the activities that have to be undertaken now to really implement the vision of Maharshi to create a disease-free society. And we will come back to your offer, Maharshi's movement, and we work together and we will accomplish it together. Thank you so much.